You too, Brutus. Gaius Julius Caesar, one of history's most renowned figures, was born in 100 BC into the prestigious Julii family known for its political prominence. His father, Gaius Julius Caesar, was a respected praetor, and his mother, Aurelia Cotta, hailed from a noble lineage, instilling in him a sense of nobility from a young age. Raised in Rome, Caesar received a comprehensive education in literature, philosophy, rhetoric, and oratory, honing his skills in public speaking, which would become invaluable in his later political career. Throughout his formative years, he was deeply influenced by his uncle, Gaius Marius, a prominent military general and politician, who served as an inspiration for Caesar's ambition and desire for greatness. Additionally, his early military experiences, including being captured by pirates and later leading his own naval force, provided him with valuable leadership skills and a taste for adventure. From his family's esteemed background to his exposure to the intricacies of Roman politics and military affairs, Julius Caesar's early life laid the foundation for the extraordinary journey that would propel him to the pinnacle of power of the Roman Republic. Julius Caesar's rise to power in Roman politics and the military was a testament to his exceptional leadership and political acumen. After serving in various military campaigns and gaining valuable experience, Caesar's political career began to take off when he aligned himself with influential figures. One of the pivotal moments was his involvement in the First Triumvirate, a political alliance formed in 60 BC with Pompey the Great and Marcus Licinius Crassus. This powerful alliance allowed Caesar to secure the consulship in 59 BC, granting him significant political influence. As consul, he enacted important reforms and won the support of the Roman populace with his populist policies. His military prowess further bolstered his reputation and garnered the loyalty of his soldiers. His notable early achievements included his successful conquest of Gaul through a series of brilliant military campaigns, expanding Rome's territories and enriching himself and his men. Julius Caesar's conquest of Gaul, spanning from 58 BC to 50 BC, stands as one of the most remarkable chapters in ancient military history. Demonstrating exceptional military genius and tactical prowess, Caesar masterfully navigated the challenges of subduing the Celtic tribes and expanding Roman control across the region. He employed a combination of strategic brilliance, engineering ingenuity, and deep understanding of his adversaries' weaknesses. Key battles and victories during this period include the Battle of Sabis 57 BC, where Caesar defeated the Nervi despite the surprise attack, and the Siege of Alesia 52 BC, a remarkable display of military engineering where Caesar trapped and defeated the Gallic forces led by Vercingetorix. The conquest of Gaul allowed Caesar to showcase his abilities as a military commander, solidify his reputation as a skilled general, and bolster his resources and loyalty among his legions. Furthermore, the wealth and spoils acquired from these campaigns were instrumental in financing his future political ambitions and securing unwavering support from his troops, paving the way for his eventual rise to power in Rome. After his successful campaigns in Gaul, Caesar faced increasing tension with the Roman Senate and his political rival Pompey the Great, who feared Caesar's growing power and popularity. The Senate demanded that Caesar disband his loyal legions and return to Rome as a private citizen, fearing that he might use his military force to seize control of the Republic. However, Caesar was aware that returning to Rome without his legions would leave him vulnerable to prosecution and politically marginalized. Faced with this dilemma, he made a daring decision and crossed the Rubicon, a small river separating Gaul from Italy, with his army defying the Senate's order and effectively starting a civil war. This action was a clear declaration of war against the Roman state. The consequences were dramatic. The civil war ensued, pitting Caesar's forces against those of Pompey and the Senate. The initial stages of the war favored Caesar, forcing Pompey and the Senate to flee to Greece. In 48 BC, the decisive Battle of Pharsalus took place in Greece, where Caesar's smaller but highly disciplined army defeated Pompey's larger forces. Pompey fled to Egypt, where he was tragically assassinated. Caesar's pursuit of power continued as he pursued Pompey's supporters to Africa and Spain, engaging in further military confrontations. By 45 BC, Caesar emerged as the undisputed ruler of Rome, his rivals either dead or defeated. After emerging victorious in the civil war against Pompey and the Roman Senate, Julius Caesar assumed dictatorial power in 48 BC. Initially, he was appointed as dictator for a brief period, but in 44 BC he was declared Dictator Perpetuo, or dictator in perpetuity, effectively making him the absolute ruler of Rome. As dictator, Caesar implemented a series of transformative reforms, aimed at consolidating his power and addressing social and political issues within the Roman Republic. His reforms included granting citizenship to more Roman allies, extending the Roman calendar, initiating public work projects to provide jobs, and implementing land reforms to distribute land to veterans and the urban poor. He also reformed the taxation system and alleviated debt burdens on many Roman citizens. While some of these measures were undoubtedly aimed at securing support from the populace, they also had a positive impact on Rome's stability and economy. Caesar's rule centralized power in his hands, leading to opposition from the traditional aristocracy and senators, who felt threatened by his autocratic tendencies. Nonetheless, his rule brought about a period of relative peace and stability in Rome, with his policies earning him popularity among the common people. The assassination of Julius Caesar on the Ides of March 44 BC was the result of a conspiracy hatched by a group of Roman senators who feared his growing power and perceived him as a threat to the traditional republican institutions. Led by Brutus and Cassius, the conspirators believed that by eliminating Caesar, they would restore the supremacy of the Senate and safeguard the Roman Republic. On that fateful day, as Caesar entered the Senate, he was ambushed and stabbed multiple times by the conspirators, including some of his close associates. His death shocked the Roman world, and the conspirators' hopes of restoring the Republic were quickly dashed. Instead of preserving the Roman Republic, Caesar's assassination plunged Rome into further chaos. It sparked a power struggle between the supporters of Caesar and the conspirators, leading to a series of civil wars known as the Liberators' Civil War. In the end, Caesar's adopted son and grandnephew Gaius Octavius, later known as Augustus, emerged victorious and the Roman Empire was born. The assassination of Julius Caesar marked the end of the Roman Republic and the beginning of the Roman Empire, transforming the course of Roman history forever. Julius Caesar's legacy left an indelible mark on Roman history and Western civilization. His role in ending the Roman Republic and establishing the Roman Empire significantly altered the political landscape of the ancient world. Caesar's centralization of power and his transformation of the political system from a republican model to an autocratic one set a precedent that future Roman emperors would follow. His name became synonymous with absolute rulers, as the title Caesar evolved into a term of emperor in many languages, for example Kaiser in German and Tsar in Russian. Moreover, Caesar's military campaigns in Gaul expanded Rome's territories and wealth, setting the stage for the empire's later territorial dominance. His influence on subsequent leaders and historical figures cannot be overstated. Augustus, his adopted son and successor, emulated Caesar's leadership style and built upon his policies, effectively laying the foundation for the Pax Romana, a period of relative peace and prosperity in Rome. Additionally, leaders such as Napoleon Bonaparte in the 19th century and Benito Mussolini in the 20th century saw themselves as modern-day Caesars, aiming to wield absolute power in their respective nations. Furthermore, Caesar's life and character have been a subject of fascination for writers, artists, and scholars throughout history, inspiring countless works of literature, drama, and art. His assassination also serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked power and political intrigue. Julius Caesar's enduring influence on governance, military strategy, and culture has secured his place on one of history's most prominent and influential figures, shaping the course of Western civilization for millennia. I hope you enjoyed this video about Julius Caesar. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe, and with that said, hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one.